It's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're doing business on the road. It's an interconference NBA matchup. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports with Greg Anthony and Clark Kelly. This is Kevin Harlan. You look at Memphis. So Memphis will get the first possession. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. We've got Okafor. Chris Middleton is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Ellis. And it's Holiday in the point guard position. Here's Middleton. Pocket 6. Poked loose. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
We talk about players who don't get a lot of recognition that probably deserve some. For me, Chris Middleton, Clark.
He's at the top of the list in that regard for me too, Kevin. I mean, really a revelation for the Bucks the last couple of years. He's a really good all-around forward who can do everything well.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Indiana. Holiday up top. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Ellis can't get it to go. Milwaukee on D. Ariza, right side. He kicks it to Randolph. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. And it goes on Draymond Green. And to nobody's surprise, Zach Randolph enjoyed an outstanding season, Clark, in 14-15.
And, you know, ironically, by taking more of a backseat to front court make Marc Gasol, Randolph played better, the best rebound rate of his career.
And the Bucks making a change here. Mayo's checked in. There's the pass to Green. No good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And for the Grizzlies, they had to be encouraged by Randolph's play after signing him to that extension. I mean, he'd been set back by the knee injury, but he came back in a big way.
Stolen by Holiday. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Mayo. Some solid defense from Randolph.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
And Randolph happy to be back in Memphis. He said, this is home. This is where I belong. And look, he's helped establish this team as a power in the Western Conference. And for me, this is the right place for him to be.
Stuckey passes to Ariza. Stuckey kicks to Williams. 5 on the clock. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Williams dishes to Sanders. Ariza misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Holiday, here we go. And it's Rodney Stuckey with the foul. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Stoudemire's checked in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. Amari Stoudemire, with the change of scenery last season, was bought out by the Knicks, signed with the Mavs midway through the season.
That was the best thing to happen to Stoudemire, in my opinion, Kevin. He got to play playoff basketball again, and we know that wasn't going to happen in New York.
And for Stoudemire last year, served as a backup big for the Mavs and was still as efficient as ever.
Here's Williams. Good D by Holiday.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason. Excellent execution of the plan there.
Williams kicks to Sanders.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Green, the screen. Mayo kicks to Holiday. Here's Green. Fades back. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Outside Williams. Here's Stuckey. That's tipped. Now the Bucks moving it up. And Middleton the bucket on the assist by Holiday.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
There's a screen by Williams. Randolph passes to Stuckey. Williams attacking. Excellent D there from Holiday.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Middleton outside. He feeds it to Green. Ariza brings the double. Green dishes to Middleton. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And oh, here we go with Green. Nobody back. Here's Sanders. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here we go. Shots good by Middleton.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Williams. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Another miss by Middleton. And the foul on Amari Stoudemire.
Third team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Timeout call for Memphis.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
You got your Grizz girls on the court. Give them a nice round of applause.
Some solid numbers once again for Zach Randolph with Memphis last year. He just keeps plugging away, grinding out, no pun intended, chugging along and producing.
Yeah, 16 points, about 10.5 rebounds for Zebo. I mean, he's a classic power forward and always gives you the numbers even though he still plays under the rim. Or better, the last player to do that back in 1999, so it's a rare feat.
Plan a screen. It's Ariza on the wing. Elbow shot is on the way. Okafor grabs the miss. Pass to Burke. Pick by Okafor. It's Ellis on the wing. Jumper off the screen. Here's Williams. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Okafor. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For Milwaukee, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Memphis. Larkin comes in for Williams. Here's Larkin. Pass to Smith. And taken away by Ellis. And here we go. Burke heading to the hoop.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Bucks. Excellent D there from Stoudemire.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
And that one's good. Burke.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Clark, looking around the league, there's no team that teams want to play less than the Memphis Grizzlies. They just wear you down.
Well, they play a physical brand of basketball. They play hard. Everybody's on the same page. And even if you beat the Grizzlies, they take a lot out of you in terms of how they try to wear you down.
Pick by Okafor. Burke kicks to Caspi. 6 on the shot clock. Ellis, the pass to Okafor. It's rebounded by Memphis.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Smith dishes to Larkin. Down low. It's 2-on-1. Ejected by Len. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Kuvis checked in for Okafor. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. That doesn't go either for Ellis.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
The shot by Bellinelli. No good. Ellis outside. Dishes it to Stoudemire. And that's collected by Smith.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
His second personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Ellis. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. And it's, yeah, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top, up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnover.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Burke is out there with Ellis. Then there's Caspi. Then there's Kupis. And it's Stoudemire in at the power forward. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Len's checked in. And then for Milwaukee, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Chris Middleton comes in for Caspi. And it's Holiday in for Trey Burke. Shoots. Here's Randolph. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Randolph's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies. There's the screen. The dish to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Memphis. And guys, for Drew Holiday last season was a tale of two halves. Over the first half, he displayed the leadership and the playmaking skills the team had originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin? Over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart for Drew. He couldn't shake an injury to his lower right leg, and as a result, had to watch from the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
And when you talk about Holiday, the Pelicans really needed his contribution last season. He can score and distribute the basketball equally as well. An excellent all-around defender. Exactly what you want in a point guard, except that he just couldn't stay healthy.
Green with a screen for Holiday. Middleton.
Chris Middleton.
And yep, couple bounces and it falls. Middleton's got 9 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And for Holiday, I love his effort. He works extremely hard. His injuries, no fault of his own, just a run of misfortune. Let's hope this talented young man can turn it around and keep it turned around from a health standpoint.
Matt.
Looky here. How about that one? That play, take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. He put it on a platter for him. Gosh, that was neat.
And guys, how about the touch there on the finish? Really just flawless. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Taken away by Holiday. The drive by Ellis. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Len. Here's Green. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Ariza's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Ellis.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Here's Holiday. The second chance effort. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. That one is on Ariza.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And guys, when you look at O.J. Mayo's statistics over the past few years, nothing really stands out. But then you watch him in games, especially in clutch moments, and he can seem like the most dangerous guy on the floor. A scary, deep-range shooter who loves to take defenders one-on-one.
Bucks call timeout.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And you know, one thing about Deron Williams, he used to get to the charity stripe at will. At the height of his career, he's averaging almost 6 free throws a game. The last couple seasons, he's been down around 3.
And Clark, for Deron Williams, it clearly has the handle and the strength to get to the basket, but no longer the explosion that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, you know, he's had some ankle injuries, and that certainly is a part of that. And he's also in his 30s now, so largely a perimeter jump shooter, but still can impact the game with his deep shooting and playmaking.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Stuckey. And it's Napier in for Williams. Milwaukee also making some changes. Okafor comes in for Kufis. And it's Caspian for Chris Middleton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Napier, guarded by Holiday. Napier kicks to Randolph. 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Randolph got his second basket of the night. To the paint. It's tipped. Left side Ariza. The feet to Napier. From downtown. Rebounded by the Bucks. Okafor's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Mayo, the pass to Green. Picked by Okafor. Green kicks to Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Fast break Memphis. Bellinelli's got the ball. Kicks it to Randolph. Feeds to Bellinelli. He dishes it to Sanders. And it's all evened up. Sanders has got his second basket.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket. They
set the pick. Mayo dishing to Holiday. And that one's good. Holiday's got his first points in this one.
Timeout call for Memphis.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
And we all know Drew Holiday is a tremendous talent. That's why he was traded for the draft picks that became Nerlens Noel 2 years ago and Elfrid Payton last season. Such impressive company that Holiday may be feeling the pressure to live up to it.
Getting back to Holiday, we've seen the size, the court awareness, the change of pace moves he brings. Clark with a little more assertiveness and continued improvement on his jump shot. He'd be hard for anyone to keep up with.
Boy, I really like this young man's game. He's got tremendous natural ability and a great work ethic. I think he'll very well be one of the best guards in the league. Only 25 years old right now. Plenty of time to reach that potential.
It's Williams with the drive. Shot clock at 5.
And guys, it's been a slow decline for Darren Williams the last few seasons. Once considered an elite point guard, he just doesn't have that stature any longer.
He hits both from the stripe. Well, for Williams, Greg, in his decline, his field goal percentage dropped to below 40% last season. Clark, I never thought I'd see the day with that.
Those were the worst offensive numbers since his rookie season. I mean, he had the game that you thought would carry him past his athletic prime, but that might not be the case the way those numbers look.
Well, clearly, guys, Trey Burke is a guy who is talent, drafted number 9 overall 2013, grew up in Columbus, Ohio, went to the University of Michigan. But so far, you know, Greg, in the NBA, he's been a bit of a tweener.
And that's a great point. And part of the issue is, you know, he was a scoring guard in a point guard's body. And one thing that happens in college when you're the best player, it's a lot easier. Now when you move up to the next level, you have to change what you do on the floor to impact the game. And that's been a challenge for him thus far early in his career.
Interesting.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Okafor. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Okafor's got his first points of the night.
And, you know, going back to Trey Burke, for a guy with a scoring mindset, he has some limitations there. His field goal percentage was under 40 his first 2 seasons. Part of that is because he doesn't have the explosiveness to get to the rim.
His first personal foul.
And, you know, talking about Trey Burke, at his size, he needs to become a more consistent playmaker. I know he's a competitor, very successful in college, wants to play a lot of minutes in the pros, but to do that, he needs to reshape his game and I think adopt a pass-first mentality.
Passes it to Okafor. And that one is hammered home. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Picked by Randolph. It's Ariza on the wing. Randolph kicks to Williams. Shoots. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
First off, look, every year there are all-star game snubs, and perhaps last year Monte Ellis was the big one in the West. Hard to leave him off given the way he played for the Mavs.
Screen by Ellis. Burke kicks to Ellis. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. And it's 6 points for Monte Ellis.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Stuckey for three. Good. Stuckey's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
You know, Dave Yeager, the coach for the Grizzlies, has really become a big-name coach quite quickly. You know, he's worked his way up the Memphis coaching ladder and has had a ton of success early on in his career.
And the success we've been mentioning with Coach Dave Yeager. He was the second fastest active coach to get to 100 wins.
And Kevin made his way in terms of coaching, started in the D-League and other minor leagues before becoming an assistant with the Grizzlies, and really was the architect, if you will, of the defense that his team is so well known for. He's done a lot for this franchise and looks to be on track to become their winningest coach ever.
And the Bucks with some changes. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Green. Caspi comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Burke. Screen by Ellis. Shot off the pick. No good off the front iron. Stuckey passes to Williams. Back to Stuckey. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Personal foul.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
You were talking about Stuckey. He did play well in his first year with the Pacers. Clark, he helped them as a starter and off the bench.
Yeah, really had his most efficient year scoring the ball to date. And more than his scoring and what he brought on the court, his presence in the locker room and professionalism. You talk to the people around the Pacers, he was a breath of fresh air on a team that has a number of fresh air guys.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Randolph, a screen on Holiday. Williams dishes to Sanders. Shot clock at 6. Randolph gets to Ariza. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
It's a great job getting the ball inside now. I mean, they're intentional about it. The coach really wants them to show some physical presence here in the second. And they've shown that.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Ellis. Will it go? The offensive rebound. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Ariza. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. The lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Sanders' shot is off.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And they go to the intentional foul. The Bucks have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
To the inside. Stuckey. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Bucks ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
By 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get wild for y'all.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. Without question, Rodney Stuckey displaying his skills today.
And the approach to that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment.
Talk about a terrific game for Stuckey. He has 18 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
They've got Trevor Ariza. Rodney Stuckey out there with Williams. Then it's Zach Randolph. And it's Len in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And Williams, here we go. Holiday with the block. Stuckey with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Stuckey passes to Randall. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Bucks trail by 5. Green, the screen. Ellis dishes to Holiday. He kicks to Green. From the line. It's rebounded by Randolph. Randolph's got 8 rebounds in this game.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Williams kicks to Randolph.
Zach Randolph.
Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Randolph's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. Stoudemire setting the pick for Holiday. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Harry Sanders is checked in for Memphis. And he's good on the second. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Randolph. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Green. Bucks trail by 6. Ellis with it. Picked up by Stuckey. Looking to get it going. And Ellis with the nice bucket inside. Ellis has got 8 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Worked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Williams again. Holiday. Williams passes to Stuckey. Randolph dishes to Williams. Kicks it out to Ariza. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
On the wing, Ellis.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Smith checked in for Zach Randolph. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And for Green, long arms, great anticipation. We talk about the IQ. Also the willingness to absorb contact, all part of what makes him special on the defensive end of the floor.
3 on the clock. Williams for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And, you know, now we have all these analytics. And if you look at all the advanced measures for defense, Draymond Green is one of the best in our game. I mean, and teams are better able to measure now defense with player tracking and the camera. So I think that helped Green when the time came for him to sign his contract.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Lenz checked in for Sanders. Barnes comes in for Trevor Ariza. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Larkin in for Williams. Mayo up top.
The assist.
Puts it up. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
Lovely dish by Columbus's own Trey Burke.
Here's Larkin. Plan a screen. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Larkin hits them both.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and it had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his teams.
Memphis leading. There's the pick. The pass to Bellinelli. From deep.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Kufis. It's good. This game is all even. Kufis has got his second basket of the night.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Smith kicks to Bellinelli. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Bellinelli's got his first bucket of the night.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Okafor inside. He's against Smith. And it's Okafor missing.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Bellinelli passes to Larkin. He feeds it to Land. Pass to Smith. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 3. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And so it's Milwaukee now. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Kufis inside. Guarded by Len. A nice shot by Kufis. Kufis has got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Here's Larkin. Burke covering. Larkin kicks to Bellinelli. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 5. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Timeout, timeout. Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Different look for Milwaukee. Okafor's checked in, and it's Green and for Emeka Okafor. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Green with a screen for Burke. Middleton outside. For the lead. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Larkin. Burke covering. And the dunk by Len.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And it's Okafor missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Good on both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
The drive by Green. And the rejection by Smith. Comes up empty down low. The Grizzlies have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Screen by Smith. Over in the corner, Barnes. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Well, guys, Josh Smith, an interesting case. Clark, he shot about 2 triples a game last year, yet for the last 3 seasons, his free throw percentage has been under, surprisingly, 55%.
Yeah, and that's terribly troubling. I mean, his three-point percentage improved in Houston, but the free throws, really, he can do much better than that. You look at his stroke, I think it's just a matter of concentration with Josh.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Bellinelli. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
You know, whatever they chopped it up about during the break, it's worked. I mean, they've really been excellent in their execution since halftime.
And with Smith and his shooting, a lot of it is mental. I mean, he has a terrific stroke from anywhere. The free throws are all in his head because he can make threes. He's just got to be a little more focused.
Lock at 6. Dishes it to Bellinelli. From deep.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Timeout called, the Bucks. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Stoudemire's checked in for Okafor. Caspi comes in for Chris Middleton. Ellis, he's checked in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Trey Burke. Stoudemire, the screen. Holiday goes in. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Randolph.
And, you know, thinking again about Smith, he made some big shots for the Rockets last year, but you never know quite what you're going to get with him taking perimeter shots.
Green with the block. They retain possession. Sanders. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He doesn't get the second one. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Stuckey left side. Got it off in time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies as they end the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Getting underway, we've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And here are the Grizzlies now. 6-point lead. Their next game is at Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Caspi is out there with Green. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Ellis. And it's Stoudemire in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. On the wing, Williams. He's guarded by Ellis. Just 5 to shoot. Stuckey for 3. But they get it back. The lead pushed to double digits. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
This one for three. Stuckey with another miss. Bucks trailed by 9. And Holiday kicks to Ellis. Sanders again. Stoudemire. No one near him. Grizzlies with the rebound. Randolph's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. It's Ariza on the wing. Green with the block. Ellis kicks to Holiday. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Randolph a screen. Williams kicks to Stuckey. And it's Ariza in the corner. Down low. Here's Randolph. Second chance shot. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Ariza dishes to Randolph. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Green again. Randolph. Rejected by Randolph. Stuckey right side. Stolen by Ellis. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And Stoudemire slams it in.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Williams again. Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Randolph. And he banks in the layup. Randolph's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Timeout called the Bucks. Without question, Rodney Stuckey displaying his skills today.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down. Well, there were a few complaints last season about how the playoff seeding was done, most notably in the Western Conference. Portland was the 4th seed for winning their division, but without that division win, would have been the 6th seed.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break.
That's his first personal foul.
The three-pointers obviously have been hurting them, and he told his players, we've simply got to play them tighter on the perimeter. We can't afford to give them these wide-open looks. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Here's Okafor. Lets it go. Larry Sanders with the rebound. Into the playoffs last year with Portland being a division winner, but getting that 4th seed, that played a huge role in this conversation about playoff seeding structure. San Antonio would end up playing the Clippers in the first round, even though both had better records than the Blazers.
Kevin, no doubt it's a tricky situation. Listen, you want to reward teams for winning their division, but every so often it comes at the expense of several other teams, like it did last year, who just play in stronger divisions. So I think that's something that the league is going to have to look at moving forward. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Stoudemire again. It's Randolph. Back to Mayo. Stoudemire, the screen.
Memphis foul call
For three, Middleton. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
at the line for the Grizzlies. Chris Middleton.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
Alex Len's checked in for Memphis. Len, a screen. Now here's Williams. Burke covering. The shot. That misses off the backboard. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence, and he can spray that thing from three. I like his promise.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Some changes here for the Grizzlies. And it's Bellinelli in for Rodney Stuckey. Milwaukee also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Ellis comes in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Trey Burke. Pick by Okafor. It's stolen by Smith. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Ariza passes to Williams. The three.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Middleton left side.
Chris Middleton.
Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists in the game. Memphis leading by 9. Williams kicks to Smith. Five to shoot. Back to Williams. Takes a 3. And he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
Middleton dishes to Ellis. Green kicks to Ellis. Wide open. And he hits the jumper for 2. And here is Williams. The dish now to Land. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, that's a great pass by Darren Williams.
Holiday, the pass to Green. Land with the block. Fast break, Memphis. The feed now to Williams. Glenn, a screen. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Green with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Grizzlies timeout.
Ellis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Larry Sanders is checked in for Len. Randolph comes in for Josh Smith. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Darren Williams. Sanders with a screen on Holiday. Larkin kicks to Randolph. Let's go. And another miss by Memphis. Bucks trail by 10. Middleton for 3. Here's Holiday. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first one falls.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Larkin, guarded by Holiday. Larkin kicks to Stuckey. Feeds it to Larkin. Sanders with a screen on Ellis. Stuckey into the lane. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries. Bucks trail by 10. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Middleton with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Ellis can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And that's an intentional foul. And Memphis making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back. 1:22 left to play in the final quarter. Holiday gets the bucket.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And Williams, here we go. There's a minute left in the game. To the paint. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
This quarter has brought out the best in him, fellas. Even though they're still trailing, he's been impossible to contain.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're leading by 4. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Williams kicks to Randolph. It's stolen by Green. Down low. Yes!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And he commits the intentional foul. And the first of two, no good, heartbreaker.
Third team foul.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Bucks call timeout.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're losing by 3.
All right, fans, let's get up.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's checked in for the Bucks. One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Ellis against Stuckey. They set the screen.
What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
Here's Williams. Here's Sanders. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime.
That's a jump ball.
So Memphis will get the first possession. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got Caspi. Holiday out there with Ellis. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Green in the center position.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Checked in. The Bucks trail. Now Holiday. Okafor sets the pick for Holiday. And it's Okafor off the drive. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Atlanta. Ariza with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Ariza dishes to Randolph. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Take a look at what Ellis has done so far. He's got 10 points and the 2 nice steals as well. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
Barnes, who's checked in for Rodney Stuckey. Here's Green. Another shot.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And it's Ariza in the corner. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And that's now 8 points for Trevor Ariza. And Holiday kicks to Green.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. It's Williams with the drive. Ellis, the pass to Holiday. And he gets it to go.
Oh, terrific work finishing a soft move like that. The finger roll.
Sanders with a screen on Holiday. Williams dishes to Randolph. Clock is at 3. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Randolph's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Sanders with a screen on Holiday. It's Williams with the drive. It's Ariza on the wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Barnes can't get it to go. Middleton for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
Screen by Sanders. Williams kicks to Randolph. Back to Williams. For 3. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball. Share the sugar.
Ariza with it. Kicks to Williams. To the inside. Sanders. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving goal.
Oh, wow.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Williams again. It's Holiday. He dishes it to Okafor. That's tipped. Ariza goes in. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
To win the game. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We'll get right back to this. Extra time just about to get started here with the jump ball coming up. And so here's Memphis. Ellis outside to take the lead. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Barnes passes to Bellinelli. And he gets it to go. Bellinelli's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Iris Sanders is checked in for Alex Len. Randolph comes in for Josh Smith. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Matt Barnes. And it's Williams in for Shane Larkin. Outside Holiday. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Williams dishes to Ariza. Offline with his three.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's now 27 points for Chris Middleton. Williams kicks to Bellinelli. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on Monte Ellis.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious. Well, Marco Bellinelli in this one. He has 8 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Williams again. Holiday. Passes it to Middleton. Stolen by Randolph. And they're moving it up. Ariza kicks to Williams. It's Bellinelli atop the key. Randolph a screen on Ellis. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Randolph.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Holiday, the pass to Green. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. 17 points for Draymond Green. Now here's Williams. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Milwaukee making a switch. Okafor's checked in. Timeout called, the Bucks. Matt Barnes is checked in for Memphis. Okafor in the post. Working on Sanders. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Here's Ellis. Over in the corner, Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ellis. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Randolph with the ball. Now Okafor defending. Kicks it out to Ariza. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Ariza's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's Williams. Screen by Sanders. And Williams, here we go. Clock at 4. Randolph kicks to Williams. Gets a nice look. And that one comes up a bit short.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Screen by Sanders. Williams dishes to Randolph. Back to Williams. Count.
Whoa. That'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Here is Williams. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
14.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
And the wide open shot from Green. The Grizzlies pull it in. And so they foul intentionally.
Milwaukee foul. Personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of it.